How's it going, guys? It is Ryan and welcome to a brand new video. And today, guys, we're starting off a little mini series that I'm going to be doing, looking focusly on mods that you guys can try out for F1 cars. And we're kicking things off with this absolutely stunning McLaren Mercedes MP4-22 from the 2007 Formula 1 season, driven by Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton. The mod was created by a group called VRC, which I'll leave a link to in the description for you guys to check it out, and all the other open wheelers that they've got on there, which I will be testing out, guys, on the channel for videos over the next few weeks. And I am looking forward to this because I love the 2007 season. It was a great time for Formula 1 in my opinion. The cars were beautiful, as you can see from this. The sounds were incredible, and we're driving around a track that I absolutely love to bits, and I wish it would come back on the calendar. Magny in France, which hosted the French Grand Prix until I think 2008. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. If I am right, then let me know. But if you guys want me to do a race with this car and also a 2007 Ferrari, then let me know in the comments, guys, as well, and smash that like button as well if you want more of this thing. And these will be live commentated as well. So without further ado, let's go to the track, guys, for our first look at this absolutely stunning McLaren Mercedes MP4-22. So here we go then, our first look inside the cockpit, and I've got to say the detail on this car looks absolutely beautiful. But without further ado, let's head out for our very first look then at this car, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have any screen lag or issues, because I've had some issues with recording this on Shadow Play, so I'm doing it through OBS, so hopefully fingers crossed. But what the plan is we'll do a nice cool lap, just chill, get a feel for the car and see how we get on, and then our next two laps will be full on, full pelt, and see how we get on here. But I've got to say, the detail on this car, as I mentioned, looks beautiful, from the steering wheel to the outer interior as well. It just looks so like the 2007 car, and you can hear as well, I'm not going full pelt just yet, but it sounds like a 2007 McLaren. If you put this next to a real life onboard footage of the car, it will definitely sound the same as well. You may be seeing as well on the right hand side, we are using a 2017 hood, which I'll also leave in the description, guys, if you want to have a play with this. It's a very nice one to use, and just gives you the indication of how quickly we're going to go as well. Obviously, we've also got traction control as well, which obviously was a main thing on these cars in the day as well. So you can literally press the throttle down so early out of the corners to get a good exit as well. Obviously, we don't have traction control no more in Formula 1, which is, I personally think, is a great thing to do, because it just gives a bit more of a challenge for the drivers that take part in the real life season right now. So what we're going to do now is get ourselves ready to go then for our first run of this car. And I've got to say, I am looking forward to this lap. I've been waiting for a few days to do this because we have some issues as well with recording stuff. But here we go then. We're going to come out of the final corner then, which is a bit different from what I remember in my day when I was a bit of a youngster. But here we go. A little bit of a screen freeze there, but holy mother of God, the sound is incredible right now. Holy God, guys, this sounds incredible. It's just realistic sounds right here. I've got to say, the VRC lads have done a fantastic job on this McLaren. It just sounds so amazing, this. It handles as well, fantastic as well, as we go through the fast left-right chicane that I absolutely loved. This was like one of my favourite sectors in Formula 1, this little bit here. Coming out of the hairpin, fast right-left chicane into that hairpin section, and then we're going to come to another fast section here, lifting it through there and get it, oh, absolutely great. And then on the brakes straight away, 100-meter board there, into second gear and into the latest version of the last section of the track. Used to go right here, but we go left now. So we brake into the penultimate corner, and then we're going to start a second lap here. But the times around this track, it was a very short lap, this one. I think it was like 73 laps, I think, of Magny in the French Grand Prix. But holy mother of God, this sound, the handling as well, I'm very impressed. And the force feedback as well. Obviously, you can't tell from the steering input that I'm doing right now, but the handling is just brilliant as well, and the force feedback as well is top notch as well with this mod. So I'm particularly impressed with this right here. But oh, it's just great. Let's go through once again. Getting that nice easy. You've got to try and brake a little bit later for the corners now. Try and get a decent lap in here. I think it was like a 1:15. I think the times were in real life, but we've got race fuel in, I think, as well. So not bad times, I've got to say. It's a little bit of a lock up there, so we've got to go into first just to give it a little bit more turning. So we're going to come into the final sector then once again. Bit of an easy one, this one, I feel, compared to the old one. It was a very tight, twisty chicane complex, the last sector around here a few years, well, when I was a little youngster. We set another lap there, 1:16. Could maybe get into the 15s here, lads, maybe. It's running a little bit too deep through this very tricky corner to get absolutely spot on. This could be where the DRS is if it was back in Formula 1, but I don't think it's ever going to come back now, thanks to another good track in France. Paul Ricciardo taking over. So that will be quite exciting for the French Grand Prix to return. But let me know in the comments, guys, what do you prefer? Do you prefer this track, Magny-Cours, or do you prefer Paul Ricciardo? I personally think this track would be too quick for the current F1 cars of today. Obviously with it's like a high downforce track, this one. But I think it would be great to have back. It was one of my favourites. It brought some fantastic racing as well over the years it was here. But I think it would just be too easy of a track. But let me know what your thoughts, guys, in the comments below. What you think you would have come back on the grid. Would you like this back, or would you like Paul Ricciardo back? But another flick of the wrist there, but another 1:16. So it's not too bad here. Very consistent times. Haven't tweaked anything with the setups yet. Just in the car, first initial thoughts. But I'm just very impressed, I've got to say, with this mod. I've never driven a mod so perfect. As we have a little bit of a cheeky lock up there. Not ideal. Back on the power again. Running a little bit wide there. Losing the back end there. Not ideal. We're gonna... Oh, that was a lot quicker. And we get this corner. Absolutely spot on this time. A little bit too early on power. Just forces a little bit wide. We go up towards the final sector we go. A little bit too early on the shift downwards there. Oh, we've run a little bit too deep and we've cut all that there. So we bowled it a little bit there, guys, but we'll go one more lap and then we'll wrap the video up there. But it just gives you a little indication of what these cars are like for you to try out for yourselves. And again, if you want me to do a race with these cars, then let me know in the comments and I'll get them in. But we'll do one more lap then, and then we'll wrap this video up for you guys, because I want to try and keep it under 10 minutes, of course. But straight on the power, earlier than usual. Getting up to nearly 200 miles an hour here. Just under, I think it's about 190. We brake heavily into the hairpin. Famously known, if you guys remember, in 2000, David Coulthard gave the middle finger to Michael Schumacher. I wonder if anyone remembers that in the chat. Oh, very quick through there this time round. Just love this sector. I think I've mentioned it earlier on in this video, but the middle sector here is just incredible to drive. I would love to see the 2017 cars go through that middle sector. A little bit too early on the power there. We come into the final sector we go. Short shifted down to first, then back up to second again. Hopefully we can get into the 15s with this one. Come a little bit too wide though. Come into the final corner. Taking a lot of curb, not ideal, but we're going to come up to the line. And it's going to be a 16-2, not a 15, but we'll take it anyway, guys. But that has been a little sneak peek, guys, at the McLaren MP4 22. If you guys want to try it out, it's in the link in the description below, guys. And the track as well, if you want to give it a go, bring back some memories, is also in the description as well. But thank you very much for watching this, guys. I'll be back for another mod on the channel, guys. So make sure to like the video and subscribe as well if you want more of this series. But until next time, guys, have a great day. I'll see you very soon for a brand new video. Until then, goodbye from me. Take care, guys.